Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
I
Hey,
got one more and
Rashad.
then I'm out of here, man. Then I got to wake up in 4.5 hours for work. But I took a nap beforehand if you were worrying about, Rashad, get sleep. I took a nap. Joseph McNeil, known for the 1960 lunch counter sit-in protest, has passed away at the age of 83. Later a general in the Air Force Reserves, and I believe he was a professor at A&T. Aggie? All right. But I believe he was a professor in his later years and stuff like that. McNeil was one of the 4 students who sat at the North Carolina's War Wars. There we go. Who wrote this? The Associated Press. This was a wire story. Joseph McNeil, one of the 4 North Carolina college students whose occupation at a segregated Woolworth's lunch counter 65 years ago helped spark nonviolent civil rights protests, sit-in protests across the U.S. South, passed away on Thursday, and his family and university said he was 83. McNeil, who later became a 2-star general and was one of 4 freshmen at North Carolina A&T State University in Greensboro, who sat down at a local whites-only counter on February 1st, 1960. The 4 refused service and declined to give up their seats, even as the store manager and police urged them to move on. Statements from North Carolina A&T and the family did not give the cause of passing or where he passed away. McNeil had been living in New York. The university said McNeil had recent health challenges, but still managed to attend the sit-in 65th anniversary observance this year in Greensboro. It's so important to acknowledge and just, pay tribute to our legends and everything like that. Salute to this man for sure. And to A&T for doing that constantly. They got the statue in front of the school and everything like that. And to do a 65th anniversary, a 50th anniversary, I assume they did, and everything is so important. McNeil's passing means that Jabril Kazan, formerly Ezell Blair Jr., is now the only surviving member of the 4. Franklin McCain passed away in 2014 and David Richmond in 1990. Quote unquote, we were quite serious, and the issue that we rallied behind was a serious issue because it represented years of suffering and disrespect and humiliation, McNeil said in a 2010 Associated Press story on the 50th anniversary of the sit-in, which included the opening of the International Civil Rights Center and Museum on the site of the old World War store. Segregation was the evil kind of thing that needed attention. On the sit-in's first day, the 4 young men stayed until the store closed, but returned the next day and subsequent days. More protesters joined them, and leading to at least 1,000 by the 5th day. Within weeks, sit-ins were launched in more than 50 cities and 9 states. The Woolworths counter in Greensboro, about 75 miles west of Raleigh, was desegregated within 6 months. McNeil and his classmates, quote-unquote, inspired a generation with their courageous, peaceful protests, powerfully embodying the idea that young people could change the world. They did that as freshmen. It's crazy, bro. The school chancellor, James Martin, said in the news release, quote unquote, his leadership and the example of the A&T 4 continue to inspire our students today. A monument of the 4 men sits at A&T's campus. The Greensboro sit-in also led to the formation in Raleigh of the Student Nonviolent Coordination Committee, SNCC, which became a key part of the student direct action of the civil rights movement. Demonstrations from 1960 to 1965 helped pass the 1964 Civil Rights Act and the 1965 Voting Rights Act. McNeil and sit-in participants leave a legacy of nonviolent protests that, quote unquote, promote equity and social justice and social change in America and throughout the world. Museum co-founder Earl Jones said Thursday, the students decided to act when McNeil returned to school on a bus from New York, and the racial atmosphere became more and more oppressive. The further south he went, according to the AP story in 2010. Joseph McNeil grew up in coastal Wilmington and was a reserve officers training corps ROTC member at A&T. Hold on. Whew. I got to give myself a break. He retired as a 2-star major general from the Air Force Reserves in 2001 and worked as an investment banker. McNeil is honored in Wilmington as a historical marker on the street segment named for him. Kamala Harris, then the vice president, said at a section of the lunch counter that remains intact within the museum in 2021. Another portion is at the Smithsonian. McNeil's family said a tribute to honor his life would be announced separately. McNeil's quote unquote legacy testament is a testament to the power of encouragement and conviction. His son, Joseph McNeil Jr., said in a family statement, his impact on the civil rights movement and his service to the nation will never be forgotten. Salute. Shout out to the Guardian for sure for that story as well. Let me pull up the NCAT 4. NCAT 4. All right, let me pull them up. These boys playing around, man. All right, hold on. And here we go, the NCAT 4, man. For sure, legends, legendary, man, for sure. Let me see if I could get this right. Zoom in a little bit. To these legends, we honor you. We salute you. Now 3 out of the 4 are gone. May God rest all y'all souls. And salute to the one we still have here. You know what I'm saying? Ancestors, man. Ancestors now transitioning. And we salute and honor each and every single one of y'all for sure. All right, man. With that being said, that's all I have, man. I'm running out of air, breath, everything like that. Getting a bit lightheaded and woozy. So I'm going to go to sleep. Like I said, I got to wake up in 4.5 hours for work. So, yeah, hold on. That ain't it. Hold on, little twin. There we go. So, with that being said, my name is Rashad Milligan. This is the road to 10K subs. If you are new to the channel, please follow along because I'm live each and every single day on the channel. I appreciate all of y'all. And tomorrow I'll be uploading yesterday's stream and hopefully today's stream by the time that I do tomorrow night's stream. So, with that being said, you all take care of yourselves and have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good day. If nobody else told you today, I care for you. Listen to, I ain't even want to say that. Peace.
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
Front lit.
What's up, Rashad?
Yeah.
What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.